All right, hello football gamers. Welcome back to Madden Football Gaming. We got the last release of AKA today. And so now, if you've completed all the solo challenges, you can go ahead and get your free AKA player. If you don't know, what you'd have to do is go over to challenges, go to AKA, just complete every one. You don't have to max out the stars, just complete every single one of them. And you'll go ahead and you'll get the tokens. You can put those tokens into a set for a B&D. It's B&D. AKA player, your choice, right? So we completed all of them. We have all of our tokens. We're going to go ahead and get it. We're going to talk about the best ones to get and what we're actually doing on our team. It really depends on what you're doing on your team for the most part, but you're probably going to get a 93 to a 94, right? That's probably the smartest thing to do. But here, let's go ahead and let's go to the program AKA. And let's scroll down to our B&D aka Fantasy Pack. We have all 26 items, so we're going to go ahead and redeem. And then you're going to see we get our pick here. You're not going to want to pick the lowest overall items, right? You're not going to pick the 90s. You're not going to. I wouldn't even pick the 92s. Not that they're bad players. They're just not really relevant anymore. In fact, Cam Chancellor, Reggie White, they both just received upgrades. Anyways, coming out in the release 3 of all Madden tomorrow. Megatron, same thing. Same thing with Revis. So you won't want to pick any of those, right? So, and there's some good cards there, but what you're going to really want to pick is a 93 or above. There's two 94s, which is Slay and Brady. Both are good, but if they're going to be on your team, if you have a theme team, great. If not, and you need a corner or something like that, big play Slay is probably really, really good. And if you need a good quarterback, Tom Brady's got some good abilities. I don't know how his release is. There's better ones like Aaron Rodgers. Elway's super expensive, so if you can't afford him, I still think Rodgers might actually be a little bit better, but it really depends on Brady's release. And then the two that I'm really looking at, honestly, are Brian Dawkins and CJ2K. CJ2K has the Phenom ability, only one with it, and then it gets activated. It's 3 AP, which really makes him break the first tackle when it's activated, which is quite often. I think he's probably the best running back in the game because of that ability. And so that's one. Brian Dawkins, I think, is super, super good. One of the best free safeties in the game. Tomorrow you have Atwater that's coming in that will rival him. But besides that, he is super, super good. Goes on Eagles theme teams as well, Broncos theme teams. You could go Chad Ochocinco. He's got some good abilities, but he's 6'1", and in the meta of ag catching, I don't like that. So the four I would pick would be Slay, Brady, CJ2K, or Brian Dawkins. Now I have Brian Dawkins and I have CJ2K on my squad. But what I'm going to be picking, what I suggest you do, is who you think is going to be on your squad for the longest amount of time. That means you're going to get the most value out of it. And so who we're going to pick is Brian Dawkins. We already have Brian Dawkins on our team as well, which means we get to sell that other item. We're not going to sell it today. We're going to wait a couple days or whatever until they go back up in price because they're probably bottom floored out because everyone got their free one today if they completed the challenges, and they're probably doing the same thing, selling their people. But that's going to make us coins, right? No matter what, it's going to make us coins. We could do the same thing with CJ2K. The reason I'm going Brian Dawkins is because I got a Broncos theme team. So I know Brian Dawkins, even when he becomes outmoded in a month or 3 weeks or whatever, he's still going to be my backup. And he'll still be good. I could still use him as a user. I can still have him to add to my theme team, etc. He's still going to be really, really good. And so I'm going to keep him longer, and I'm going to make coins off him, so it makes sense. That's what I would suggest you do as well. Who can you make coins off of, if anybody? And if not, who are you going to keep the longest that's going to improve your squad the most, right? And I would say probably Slay, Tom, CJ, or Brian are my favorite. But if you were to go like an Irvin, or if you were to go like a Chad Ochocinco or something like that, that's fine. Totally up to you. It's whatever you need most. But that's my suggestion. How can you make coins off of it? Who are you going to keep on your team the longest? Do you have a theme team? Does anyone fit in that? And make sure they're like 93s to 94 players. Don't do the 91s, 92s. If you can help it, you can get more value out of the 93s and the 94s, in my opinion. But So that's who I suggest and how you can make some coins off of this and really still improve your squad and make the best choice for your team. So I hope you enjoyed this quick video just on what we're doing to try and make some guaranteed coins and improve our squad at the same time. Good luck out there, fellas. If you haven't, do complete these solos. You can still do them. Get your free player and get some good abilities. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you later.